get some plates down and start plating some food up. There's like 3 minutes to go, and there's not even one plate down. You've got dirty benches. It looks like a bomb site.
1, 2.
Joe, look at these.
Oh, look, it's beautiful. Yay!
60 seconds to go. Please, hurry up.
They're hot.
Come on, 4 more.
Yep. You got the other things in there.
Straight. Hurry up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Knives in your blocks. Gentlemen, can I ask you if you've had goat's cheese before to put your hand up? So none of you have ever tasted goat's cheese before? First timers, huh? Gentlemen, prepare yourself for facing your first vegetarian dish.
It's time to bring our dish up to the judges. As we serve them the plates, their facial expression is, what the hell am I eating?
What's the dish?
We thought we'd call it cows grazing by the paddock.
Lachlan, you're a cattle farmer. Does this remind you of beef?
I haven't got too good an imagination, but if that's got anything to do with cows grazing, then I'm a Dutchman.
You know, it's all about the taste. Guys, let's taste.
I must admit I was actually surprised with it. I like more savoury type foods, and I thought it was quite good, actually.
Rick, I noticed you reaching for your glass of water. What do you reckon about that dish?
Too much of the goat's cheese compared to the beetroot taste. It's just overpowering the beetroot.
I think the guys have put it beautifully. A little bit more balance in the amount of beetroot you put on the dish, so you didn't quite get that sense of being overpowered by that astringency of the goat's cheese. If this wasn't the challenge we're talking about, this is a beautiful cafe dish and the sort of dish that will win a challenge. Whether it will win this challenge, I don't know.
It's our turn to take our dishes up, and I'm feeling quite intimidated to be presenting food in such of a large judging panel. My dad's a tradie. He hates vegetarian food, and I thought if I'm not going to be happy putting the dish in front of him, I didn't want to put it in front of all of you. So I'd be happy to serve this to him.
Good. Yeah?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Tomato sauce was good.
Better than a meat dish?
It's close. It's meaty.
I think in terms of the brief, you've definitely nailed it. If I judge that on arancini, which is what I think you're trying to get at here, arancini, you open it up, it's moorish. That's more like rice pudding that's been crumbed and deep fried. But hey, there's 6 blokes here that I think pretty much enjoyed it.
This dish delivers on vegetables, and that's what it does. You can't convince people to like vegetables if they don't like eating them, and we're going to struggle today.
Mylan, what's your initial reaction to this moussaka?
That's a big word for me. I've never heard of it. I reckon it's given me the impression of a vegetarian shepherd's pie with a bit of cheese on the top, and if that's the case, it should be good.
I like the cheese and the sauce. I'm not big on all the vegetables. But it's nice, yeah.
Would you eat the whole thing?
No. I'd eat all the cheese on top.
I commend you for doing a vegetarian dish that uses loads of vegetables hidden under a blanket of cheese sauce. The trouble is these guys are a bit smarter than that, and I think they realised quite quickly that really you were trying to load them up with lots of zucchini and capsicum and tomato. Certainly nothing wrong with the flavours if you like vegetables. If you don't like vegetables, a little bit too obvious in the vegetable front.
It was a bit of a risk going for a curry. Curry is something that I think lends itself to vegetarian food very well, but I'm not sure if these 6 new judges are going to feel the same way.
Ryan, what do you think of this dish?
Well, look, I'm actually looking forward to this. I like my curries. Generally, they're loaded up with a bit of meat, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes with the pumpkin in it as opposed to a bit of lamb. I enjoyed the pumpkin. The pumpkin was lovely throughout it, and I thought the bread was sensational. You could taste the goat cheese in it, and it wasn't too much. It was just nice.
The consistency, it was like it was eaten up with meat as the same kind of, if you had a meat curry.
What's really interesting is that none of these guys have commented about what a small little bowl it was. Because there's so much flavour going on there, we're kind of happy with the flavour. You've done well, you've nailed the brief.
Walking into that room and Dalai Lama sitting there right in front of us. I have to say, I'm a little bit shaky.
Your Holiness, these 7 beautiful contestants have been cooking all morning, and now they are going to offer you their dishes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Holiness, it's one of the most nerve-wracking moments of my life, I think. I've got this big tray and it's quite heavy. I'm still probably got my shaky hands going on, and I hope it's good. I've created a Japanese noodle consomme.
Thank you. Or Indian style.
Holiness, I have prepared a Middle Eastern feast for you today.
Middle East, I see. Oh, wonderful.
Your Holiness. I prepared for you a Sri Lankan vegetarian curry.
Thank you. Thank you. What's that?
Your Holiness. Today I cook for you lohanjai, which is Buddha's delight.
Thank you.
Your Holiness, today I've prepared for you a goat's cheese tortellini with a beetroot puree and a beetroot soup.
Thank you.
Dalai Lama, today I've created for you a dessert, a coconut pudding with fresh mangosteen and a coriander anglaise sauce.
Thank you.
Your Holiness, today I had a bit of a disaster in the kitchen. It's not what I wanted on the plate. The dish that I wanted to cook is something that I cook for my family a lot. I wanted to share it with you today, but I didn't get on the plate. I'm sorry.
Well done. Well done.
When the Dalai Lama holds my hand, it's truly a memorable moment for me. You know, it doesn't matter what happened and it doesn't matter what's on the plate because it's just food. I've created some beautiful elements on the plate. I just want him to enjoy what I've got for him, no matter how bad it is.
We leave the room that the Dalai Lama is eating in and we move into a service area. We've got a few minutes to be able to plate each dish that will then be taken to the Dalai Lama and his guests.
Your Holiness, are you hungry? Would you like to eat the first course?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Let's get the first course in, and that belongs to Hayden. Your Holiness, your first course.
Yes, please start, sir. Oh, very good. Tasteful, very good. Too much mushroom, not good. But yeah, very good. And that, what do you call kasari? Tofu. Chinese word, tofu. Very good.
I love eating it, thinking that he chose a broth with clarity, because that's what His Holiness represents. To me, that was so special.
Well, the next dish we're about to taste belongs to Alana, and that's a Middle Eastern feast.
I absolutely love food, and I travel, and this is as good as I've tasted. This is just fantastic.
I think each one have their own, special taste. Very good.
Now let's move on to Danny's dish. Danny's done a true Sri Lankan thali, so let's get in the next dish.
Does this look Sri Lankan to you?
It does. It's like being at home.
How good's this roti bread? It's absolutely flaky, buttery, and delicious.
I think each have their own sort of taste. This also good, this also good. The bread, really delicious.
Well, I was actually looking at the way it's presented, because each bit is lovely, but presenting it in these bowls shows that you can eat each bit, but enjoy the whole lot.
Yeah.
And that's a lot like humanity, in a way that we're all different, but somehow we all somehow fit together. And somehow the taste of all of us is nice.
But we need to get the next dish in, which belongs to Billy.
This is my first time for Buddha's belly.
You know what's interesting is it doesn't have the same clarity. Hayden's broth is beautifully clear. All the elements of the dish really stood out, whereas this one, it's a little bit muddy in terms of flavors.
I think this one, compared to the bread, I prefer bread.
Your Holiness, it's time to taste the next dish. That belongs to Michael, which is a pasta dish.
This is extraordinary.
Can I say that the walnut that's been candied, it is number one, texture, but the flavour just offsets the saltiness of that goat's cheese, the sweetness of that beetroot. It's beautiful.
Everybody's going mental in the kitchen. Everything's happening at once. We're all trying to finish our dishes. Come on, blue team!
We're up to the final stages of the cook. We're on track. We've just got to really push now.
Doing really well, green team. Just keep it up.
Cooking of these flatbreads hasn't gone to plan. We've had to throw a couple out, and what we do have is a little bit inconsistent. Some are cooked on a hot plate, some are cooked in the frying pan.
All right, we only need enough for 10, yeah? So probably like half each. Make sure you get the salt on those bad boys.
Time's running out. We need to finish this cook. Sam's had major problems with the flatbreads. I know that the flatbread wasn't cooked properly. This could be a sticking point for us.
Samuel, do you want the halloumi in big chunks or do you want to cut it in small bits?
Halves.
Triangles?
Triangles.
Triangles. We're plating up now. Everything's looking beautiful. It's all coming together exactly how we planned. Yeah, that's hell yeah, man. Everything's coming together.
These little finishing touches can make all the difference. 2 minutes to go. Come on!
Come on, guys, let's go. Get it on the plate.
We really have a feast on our hands with the roasted cauliflower, the beetroot kibanaya, the mushroom pot stickers, grated carrot dish, the sugar snap pea dip with the flaky and yogurt flatbreads. On top of that, we've got the eggplant dip and the sweet potato crisps.
Come on, guys, let's go. Really got to move, really got to move.
Yes, Kellen.
Green team, we're going to push now, push right to the finish line.
The last few minutes in the kitchen are absolutely hectic.
Our 9 dishes have almost come together now. We just need to start plating. We have a great Middle Eastern spread with some pickled vegetables, some mushroom and goat's cheese tarts, a roasted carrot dish with harissa, a fennel salad with a miso dressing, a Hellenic salad, grilled halloumi with plum compote, 2 dips, and our Moroccan flatbreads to tie it all together.
We want a feast that'll make the carnivores smile! 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Yonam says that you eat with your eyes, and looking at these dishes on the table, I'm really, really happy with them. There's colour, there's contrast, there's texture, there's flavour. It's beautiful. Welcome, guys. It's just starting up the other end. So there's the carrot dish with nuts and grains. Next to that is the sugar snaps, mint and pecorino. There's some sweet potato chips, beetroot kibbeh with a roasted cauliflower puree and a yogurt sauce. In the middle is a saffron roasted cauliflower with a preserved lemon yogurt. Flaky flatbread. There's a yogurt flatbread. Mixed mushroom dumplings served with a miso caramel. There's the smoky eggplant as well. Looking at these dishes on the table, I'm really, really happy with them. There's colour, there's texture, there's flavour. There's only a couple of concerns I have. The carrot dish was a bit of a gamble, but hopefully the flavours are there and it all comes together. We also had an issue with the yogurt flatbread. Life's too short to live with regrets, so I don't regret putting the yogurt flatbread on the menu.
Well, Yotam, you asked both teams to impress the carnivores with an amazing feast.
Meat lovers like eating, right? So you wanted to see this abundance at the table.
So this is the blue team's vegetarian feast?
Yep.
I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm loving the colours.
Are you missing the meat?
Not at all.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Guys, can we get stuck in?
I do like these dumplings, though.
Dumplings are good.
Yeah.
Have it in the sauce.
Dumplings are really good.
Yeah.
Those pot stickers are like meat. I think I'm eating, you know, something that's got, got mince or something in it.
You know, the carrot salad's just very soft, it's very sweet, there's unexpected textures. You know, when you dig in, you find the pine nuts, the quinoa, the yogurt, it's just yummy.
It's great. I love the herbaceousness of that snow pea dip with the bite of the pecorino. Delicious.
Sweet potato chips, you go, really, do you need them? But actually, they're a nice little textural break.
Very nice. You take one of them, put it in the baba ganoush, and you're happy.
Yeah, yeah. The beetroot kibanaya is a real surprise.
Yeah.
It's great.
It really delivers the kibanaya.
Well, the texture does feel like meat, chopped up meat, which is what, traditionally it is.
And that eggplant dip, I mean, it doesn't look that great, but it's all about the flavors, and those were fantastic.
I love the flaky bread. For me, that's so much better than that yogurt bread. Mine's a bit doughy.
The yogurt bread is not properly cooked.
No.
Overall, and it's going to come down to, I think, 2 great feasts. What are the negatives that the blue teams put up? But, I mean, there's not a lot.
Shall we get the green team's efforts in?
Let's get them in.
Our dishes today pop off the plate. They're full of colour, full of excitement, and it's exactly what Yotam and the other judges asked for.
Thank you everyone for joining us. We have today a roast fennel, beetroot, orange and burnt miso salad. Over here we've got smoky eggplant dip with pomegranate. We've got some smoked goat's yogurt and mushroom tarts. In the middle we've got a Hellenic grain salad. On the orange dish in the middle there we've got some halloumi with a plum compote. The little bowls are some pickled radish and carrot. Some roast carrots over there with some pepitas, a harissa dressing and a mint yogurt. And then another dip at the end, roast beetroot, smoked labna, which is a strained yogurt, and some hazelnuts, and a Moroccan flatbread for your dips as well. So thank you very much and enjoy.
Brilliant ideas and the execution. I couldn't have asked for any more. I think we did a super job today.
Well, here's the green bean spread, and look, I'm excited because I love the look of this roast carrot salad with the harissa yogurt. That looks spectacular.
I mean, I'm looking at the fennel and going, yeah, braised fennel with that lovely roasted beetroot, and we know that orange and burnt miso dressing is delicious.
So good when we tried it, yeah.
This bread doesn't look cooked very well.
No.
Look at that. Look, it looks really a little raw on one side, burnt on the other.
They could have given us something a little bit more cooked.
Service, please.
You've done such a good job. I'm so happy with you, yeah?
George.
Right. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Guys, Chloe's done. She's sent all of her plates.
Well done,
all right?
Chloe.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Khan? Yes, George, you need to start plating up. I'm not going to let you fall behind. Yes, George. Let's go. Come on, faster, faster, faster. Yes, George. All the same. Everything the same standard, yeah?
Yes, George. I can't believe that I've done all of this by myself. I'm pretty proud. I've got the roasted capsicum sauce. I've got some deep-fried broccolini peelings, some charred broccolini, some currants, and also some pepitas.
It's looking bloody good. You hear me?
Thank you, George.
I mean, your flavours are bang on.
I don't know if I've done enough to win me the top spot today, but I'm really happy with my flavours. I think it's really delicious. Service, please.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Service. Let's go.
No.
Oh, great. Smell nice?
It smells roasty and toasty.
Yeah, it's good.
That's good.
Another dish that I like, I really do. I'm scraping my plate clean because that cashew and roasted capsicum sauce underneath is so rich and so packed full of flavour. It just really makes that roasted broccolini just jump off the plate.
Yeah, look, I love it. I love the fact that he's used the broccolini leaves here. Both look like fried and also steamed, which is great to see them not being wasted. And there's a pronounced char on the broccolini, which is great and makes those two parts of the vegetable seem very different.
Yeah.
Great use cashews. What a
really
wonderful
lovely.
creamy nut to use, roasted like that. Oh,
it's nice.
Love it. 2 dishes so far in this degustation, and Khan and Chloe toe-to-toe.
Yeah, I agree.
Khan, you got 16 to go after that.
Yes, okay.
Sashi?
Yes.
All good over there?
Yeah, the ice cream is in the churner. Now I'm doing the apple.
Good. Good man.
Today my hero ingredient is Pink Lady apples. I'm having an apple stew with cinnamon ice cream, fresh apples, and an apple puree tuile. I want the apples to be chunky in the apple stew. Once I add the brandy and the cinnamon, the apple stew goes to the next level. It has a very beautiful, rich taste of the apple, which will give that good balance with the cinnamon ice cream, which is so refreshing to the palate. At this stage, I feel that everything is in control, but the ice cream need to be ready before service. So that is the main thing I need to keep check on.
How are you going, Jess?
Going well so far.
Great.
I got mushrooms, and I'm going to be making kind of a cycle miso stir fry of the mushrooms, and also a puree that goes underneath it with some sesame seeds on top.
My cycle miso is done, and I'm going to use mushrooms in different ways. It's going to have a nice mushroom puree.
Look at that. Needs salt, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you, Coach.
Come on, keep going.
I'm going to add some fried gnocchi for that crunchy element. So I'm going to fry them off in the deep fryer until it's nice and golden. And I'm also going to saute my eggplants and my mushrooms, and I'm going to add a miso sauce to that. I want this to be quite a sweet dish because it's the last savory course. Today it's all going to come down to the flavors of that miso.
I'm feeling good, so yeah, hopefully all goes well.
You done?
Yes. Service, please.
Let's go. Right, Ben, set your spot here.
Yes.
This is yours, brother.
Yes, George.
Khan's finishing his service.
Well done. I'm proud of you. Great job, beautiful dish.
Now everyone's looking to me to get the third course out.
Pretty stressful being the next one to serve the plates up.
Ben, come on, man. Let's go.
Yes, George.
I'm feeling a bit behind, and knowing that I've got to get 40 out is really weighing heavily on my mind.
Ben, hurry up.
Yes, mate.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yes.
Come on, you can do it, bro.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You can do it.
Only one dish is going to be safe from elimination, and I need to just keep pushing forward.
Call service, come on.
Service, please.
Let's go, service. Excellent. Next state, next state.
Yeah.
Third course.
Oh, that looks great.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
I like that a lot. Wow. I'm looking forward to this.
Nice work, Ben.
Let's hope it delivers.
I think the flavours are absolutely delicious. That little bit of date and the sweetness against the natural sweetness of that caramelised celery is brilliant. The butter is fantastic.
The first mouthful, I was like, yes, delicious.
Jess?
Yes,
Are you
George?
going to get there?
Yes, I am.
Start going, come on.
I can't wait any longer. I have to plate these up.
Jessica?
Yeah?
I want 8 plates down,
Yes,
all
George.
the same.
Yes, George.
Having to work really hard for this dish and finally coming together at the end, it feels so good inside.
Come on, Jess, you can do it.
Yes, George.
Yeah, love it, love it, love it.
I think I'm really happy that, I didn't give up on this dish.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't put too much miso, so I'm gonna just
Good
drizzle
girl.
on top.
But I am worried the flavor combination is just not there.
All right, service, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Come on, Jess.
Yes,
yeah?
George.
Start like a cat, finish like a...
Lion.
This is Jess's mushroom dish with eggplant, gin and miso dressing.
Yeah. And I presume these are little deep fried gnocchi? Yep. It just depends how she's treated the mushrooms, to be honest.
Underwhelming dish. Too much sweetness in the puree. And it doesn't have any of that sort of sharp pop of miso or gin that I was hoping to get.
There's a lot of effort in this dish, but it's just totally underwhelming. When you put your spoon through that puree, you're hoping for a big bang of flavour, and yeah, it's just flat. Real shame, because I thought that looked really beautiful when it hit the table, so poor old Jess.
Service, please.
Reese, talk to me, brother. Where you at? What do you got?
Mousse is nearly done. I'm starting on dehydrated olives, then I'm going to finish it with the candied tarragon.
Great, great. Go for it, man.
So today I'm going to make a blackberry mousse with tarragon, dehydrated olive, and an almond twill. I want to do something unusual. I thought, how can I add some saltiness? And I thought maybe olives would be really cool. When I think salty, I think olives, so I definitely want to incorporate them, but I don't want them to be a strong flavour. So I decided to have them crumbled, dehydrated over the top of the dessert. My olives are in the oven dehydrating, so now I need to work on my tarragon. I want to use the tarragon because it's got a really nice aniseed flavour to it. I'm tasting it with the blackberry. I think they complement each other and it's a really fun idea. Yum. Tastes really good, like I like it, so I'm going with it. But I don't want to leave the herb just fresh. I think maybe I can crystallize the tarragon and it can be like a nice little shard on the plate. It's something that I'm kind of improvising with on the spot, but I just hope that it works because I really want to put it on the plate. Typically the last course of a degustation's like going out on a bang, so hopefully I can do that today.
Reese, you got 30 minutes before you need to start.
Okay, no worries.
Let's go, man. Sashi?
Yes?
Are you going to be ready?
Yes, I'll be ready.
Excellent, brother.
The ice cream is looking good. Nice texture.
I have a taste of the ice cream. It tastes amazing.
The cinnamon flavor is there, not overpowering, but that is what I want.
I'm very sure it's going to work very well with the apple stew. I hope that I'm in the right track.
Need me to taste anything?
You can try the apple. It's ready.
Beautiful. Love it. So ice cream on top of that?
Yes. Then goes the tuile and the fresh apple.
Right.
Service, please.
Right, service. Sashi?
Yes?
Jess is done. It's your turn now.
Yes.
Start going. Come on. Start getting your plates ready. Jess, you done?
Yeah.
Come here. Good girl. Well done. Well done. It was great. All right, let's go, Sashi. Hurry up. Come on.
Service has started.
Go, 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 go.
I've definitely heroed the apple in a lot of ways in the dish. I have apple stew to give a rich, soft taste. At the same time, I'm having some fresh apples to give a very refreshing flavor. And I also have an apple puree tuile to give the crunch.
Come on. Let's go, Sashi.
Yes, George.
The dish looks beautiful, actually.
Beautiful. I love it.
George and myself, both of us are very happy with the dish.
Great.
Service, please.
Hopefully, I've done enough to win today.
Very good, thank you. Oh, well, that's all right.
Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. So Sashi doing dessert, and he's got pink lady apple and cinnamon apple ice cream, some lovely fresh apple on the top. I think that's beautiful.
I think it's beautiful too. I think it's really beautiful. I mean, there's a simplicity in that that's really appealing.
10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26.
Rain Man.
28. Now we need to be organised for this train. I taste the syrup and it's tasting delicious. Derek's finished with his cakes. So all the elements have come together except for the fig leaf cream.
We've really got to push the fig flavour into this dish. So we're trying to steep some cream with fig leaves and just make sure that that fig leaf kind of sings through it.
It just really isn't picking up as much flavour as we thought it would.
The cream is turning out to be a little slower than expected. We're just not getting the full infusion of the figs that we'd like.
Fig is our key ingredient. If we can't push those flavours, it means it's going to send us into elimination. Can you blitz up a little bit of it with the cream?
Do you want to chuck it? Bring a blitzer over and we'll blitz it, see what it works, see what happens.
Right, guys, where you at?
All right, so cakes are pretty much done. The fig leaf cream's pretty much ready to go.
Great.
George has a taste of our fig-infused cream, and his face just says it all.
I don't like it.
Don't like it, too bitter?
No.
It's because we blended it as well.
Oh, did you? Okay, so it's brought out the bitterness.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out.
It's fatty and bitter.
I know the train is here soon, and one of our elements isn't working. That's not good. Because I know the train is here soon, and one of our elements didn't work. Time to scrap it and start again. I'm now going to make a mascarpone cream with some vanilla.
We've lost the fig flavour in the cream. Fig is our key ingredient. If we can't push those flavours, it's just not going to work. And I have a thought. I've got the fig leaf. Do you want to see if I can dehydrate some and make like a sugar thing for the top? Just microwave it. Why don't I try and dehydrate that in the microwave and see if I can make a beautiful dust that we can garnish the dish with. I take the fig leaf out of the microwave. How sick is this? It's nice and dry. I tried to experiment with the fig leaf and it's sort of worked, and it's going to add some more fig flavour into our dish. I'm so stoked with myself. You know, it's just the small things that really make a cook interesting. It's bloody sick.
That's so good.
All right, Tim, we've got to place the eggplant down. I've got that labna on the bottom.
some of that marinated eggplant wrapped around.
Okay, eggs are coming.
It's freaking me out watching Tim cut open those eggs.
There are literally no backup eggs.
It's really delicate process and, you know, any wrong move, he can bust open the yolk. You right?
A bit wobbly.
So you want the egg just in that little dip. To finish off, we've got some dukkha and the eggplant chips on top and then a little drizzle of that molasses around.
Okay, service, thanks.
We don't know exactly how those eggs are going to be cooked until the diners and the judges slice into them.
Oh? Well, Gary, here is the burgundy team, and you can see it on the plate, the burgundy. That's Tessa and Tim.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern eggplant, Bellarine style.
Well, they're not nice. As you can see, I haven't finished mine. You haven't finished yours. I don't like the textures. There's nothing in there that gives me a proper crunch that I need with all those soft and really quite sloppy ingredients. And these, I presume they're sort of a tempura eggplant. They're floury and not very nice at all.
But that whole combination of yogurt on the bottom of the plate with the egg, I think it's not very nice. When I hear you say sloppy, and I'm thinking sludgy, when I cut that yolk and it reminds me of the sort of dried yolk you get on the plate when you don't want to do the washing up after breakfast,
yeah,
that doesn't appeal to me.
The egg yolk is firmer than the white, so the egg yolk's creamy and the white is just all over the plate. Very inconsistent.
I think if you're going to go down the route of making it Middle Eastern, just putting dukkha on it doesn't make it Middle Eastern for me.
Yeah.
Genuinely, not a great dish.
Service, thank you. Yeah, we did it.
I'm feeling pretty good after our cook. Worried about the eggs, but hopefully there's enough on there to keep us safe today.
Here we go, mate. Woo. Toot, toot. Crunch time, Desi.
Right, enough chatting.
All right.
On board.
All aboard.
Don't forget anything, for goodness sake.
No, right.
This carriage is tiny, and Derek, with his massive muscles, is struggling to fit in between the walls.
Jesus, mind the gap. All right, here we go. Right. Train started. Let's go.
All right, let's
do this. Train's rolling. We just got to start plating.
This is a weird sensation. All we need to do is bring it home on the train.
Let's go, brother. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do this. Let's do this.
I've got a clear idea of how I want the dish to look. I want the 2 pieces of cake, the praline on the bottom.
Because you're going to do the quenelle, man. You got that skills.
The quenelle of the mascarpone cream.
Nice, that's beautiful.
Fig this one up. Fig, fig, fig. A drizzle of the fig syrup.
Powder?
Yeah,
Over the fig, yeah?
Over everything. And to finish it off, that beautiful, vibrant fig leaf dust.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yep. Service.
Oh. And look at this. So the green team, Simon and Derek, the little olive oil cake, mascarpone fig, and a fig leaf syrup. And by the look of it, a big dusting of something dehydrated, does it say?
I reckon it's fig leaf dust, Gary.
Fig leaf dust. I don't think that looks too bad. Look, I think it looks really pretty. There's some beautiful elements on there. I mean, I like the fig syrup. I like the little dusting of the fig, dehydrated fig leaf. I think the little olive oil cakes are being beautifully cooked. They're nice and moist.
Yeah, delicious.
Very good.